Assalamu alaikum viewers, welcome back to ATV. Since we are in lockdown, I thought I would create a list of top 10 virus outbreak movies. I'm not saying this is inspired by recent events that fill us with terror and insomnia, but I'm saying if you happen to relate to that feeling. Here is the list of movies about virus outbreak to get you through it. Whether you want realism, fantasy, horror, or maybe sci-fi, this list has everything. So the number one movie would be World War Z, released in 2013. If you're a fan of fictional oral history of how humanity narrowly survived a zombie apocalypse, you will kind of like this. Our favorite Brad Pitt plays a UN worker racing against the time to discover the origin of sudden global zombie pandemic. This movie is written by Max Bruce. Number two movie is Contagion. Contagion was released in 2011. You might recognize this as a Steven Spielberg's film where Gwyneth Paltrow dies horribly from a deadly new virus. It's also a smart thriller about how disease spread. The difficulty in finding the cure and the way conspiracy theorists and incompetent authorities can make it worse. Oh my god, this is so real. Number third, Black Death. Black Death was released in 2010. Sean Bean gets in a warm-up session for his career, defining roles at Ned Stark, here as the leader of group of knights searching for a heretic during the 14th century plague. Eddie Redmayne plays a monk who accompanies the knight. Number fourth, Blindness. Blindness was released in 2008. Based on a Portuguese novel written by José Saramago. The film looks at what happens when the world is hit by a pandemic that renders people blind. This movie have a heavy-duty cast: Mark Ruffalo, Juliana Moore, Danny Glover, and many other famous faces. Fifth, 28 Days Later. 28 Days Later was released in 2003. It has a sequel, 28 Weeks Later, released in 2007. Great original movie followed by a superior sequel. The world is beset by a viral pandemic that turns anyone infected into permanently enraged monsters. Don't call them zombies, but they totally are. Sixth, Resident Evil series 2002 till 2017. The only thing you need to know about this multi-film franchisee is that an evil corporation creates a virus that turns most of the humanity into zombies. Number 7. 12 Monkeys, released in 1995. Terry Gilliam, sci-fi classic, stars Bruce Willis as a time traveler sent back to 1990s to identify the origin of a global pandemic that nearly wiped out humanity. The crazed eco-terrorist wannabe played by Brad Pitt provides much-needed comic relief. Number 8. Outbreak, released in 1995, when a new viral hemorrhagic disease breaks out in a small American town. Scientists race against time to stop it from spreading. Unfortunately, they also have to deal with bloodthirsty army general who wants the virus for a bioweapon and is determined to prevent a cure. Number 9. The Last Man on Earth, released in 1964. The Omega Man, released in 1971. I Am Legend, released in 2007. Richard Matheson 1964 novel I Am Legend inspired these three amazing movies. All they have in common is that a plague wipes out most of the humanity and the survivors, save the main character, have been turned into vampires. Number 10. The Seventh Seal, released in 1957. If you have not seen this masterpiece, leave everything and watch right now. Set during the Black Death plague of 1300, the film centered on a knight who encountered the Angel of Death and the game of chess they play for his soul. Thank you very much for watching. If I have missed any movie, please let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe my channel. Until next time, sayonara.